toys on a little blue shelf. They all belong to Timothy, he chose them himself. They have a lot of fun playing everywhere. So let's get to know them, and we'll start with the bear. He's called Gumpa, he likes to snooze in the sun, and here's little Mutt, he's always doing it wrong. This is Woeful the monkey, he looks quite sad, but he's never ever grumpy. And Stripey the zebra, whose wool is very lumpy. And who's this lying on the ground? Her name's Jigsaw, she's always falling down. Stripey's her friend, but so is everyone else. They're Timothy's special friends on the animal shelf.
One fine day, Timothy's special animals were playing with a magnifying glass that Timothy had been given with a book on how to be a detective.
Gumpa, you've got an enormous nose.
Well, you've got a huge, great eye.
Look, everyone. Little Mutt's turned into Big Mutt.
I don't feel any bigger. And what are my special animals up to then?
We're being detectives.
Well, do you want to help me solve a jigsaw puzzle?
A jigsaw? Wow, I'm great at jigsaws. I'll help.
Yes,
Jigsaw.
I know. Let's do it outside in the sunshine.
By the end of the afternoon, Timothy and his animals, of course, had finished a lot of the jigsaw.
I've got a flower. Look. Where does this flower go?
Thanks, Woeful. That fits in next.
There. Look at that. Brilliant.
Timothy! Tea time!
OK, Mum. Come on, everybody. We've got to clear up.
But I've got another piece ready.
You can do it later.
Oh, that's not fair.
Oh, Woeful!
Sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
Oh, Woeful. Sometimes you go too far. Come on. We need all those pieces back in the box.
By bedtime, the jigsaw was almost finished.
We only need 2 more pieces.
I've got one. There. How about that?
Very good, Gumpa. Now, who's got the last piece?
Haven't you got the last piece, Timothy?
No, and it's not in the box. It's missing.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody, look for the missing piece.
Oh.
Next morning, there was still a hole in the jigsaw.
I've been thinking about that missing piece all night.
So have I.
Me too.
But I've been thinking like a detective in Timothy's book.
Oh, I love that.
Now, if the piece wasn't lost in Timothy's bedroom, it must have been lost in the garden. Probably when the box of pieces got knocked over by Woeful.
It was an accident.
It doesn't matter how it got knocked over, but that's where we'll find the missing piece. So, we must return to the scene of the crime.
Like detectives do in books. We'll take the magnifying glass.
Oh, yes. Detectives always have a magnifying glass. Well, they do in books, anyway. Here. There's a big piece of grass. And there's a great lump of soil.
The missing piece just isn't here.
We've got to find it. We've got to help Timothy finish his jigsaw.
We'll keep trying. Now, what detectives do next is ask questions. Stripey, where were you when the box of jigsaw pieces was knocked over?
I was here. Oh, no. I wasn't. I was here.
And what were you doing?
Watching Woeful knock the box over. Didn't mean to.
No, you never mean to do anything. Stripey, now you ask Woeful the questions.
Woeful, where were you when you knocked over the box? Here. What were you doing knocking over the box? By accident. Did you see what happened to the missing piece when it got lost?
Nobody saw what happened to the missing piece.
Well, perhaps some animal took it.
Yes, but what animal?
Oh, I don't know.
What do detectives do? Gumpa?
Detectives? Look for clues.
Footprints.
That's right.
There are some footprints.
None of us make claw marks like that.
Birds have claws.
Chick the jackdaw's a bird.
And he's always in the garden. And he's always taking things.
Jackdaws can't help it. Woeful, you climb up to the garage roof and ask Jick about the missing piece.
I'm on my way.
These are very odd tracks. They lead down the garden.
And these very odd tracks lead to the wood.
Get up. You and Stripey follow the tracks to the wood. I'll follow the tracks down the garden with Little Mutt. Good luck. We'll meet back here.
Chick the jackdaw? Where were you yesterday between the hours of tea time and bedtime? Aha! In the garden, eh? Did you remove an object from the garden? I put it to you that you removed a piece of jigsaw. Oh, of course. You only like shiny things. And jigsaw pieces aren't shiny, are they? I should have thought of that.
The footprints lead down these steps.
It's very dark down there, you know.
Oh, I don't mind the dark. Go on, you go first.
Squirrel. Hello, Squirrel.
Were you in the garden yesterday? Did you see anything? Was it a jigsaw piece? That's not a jigsaw piece, is it, Get Up?
No, it's too lumpy. It would never fit Timothy's jigsaw.
I hope Gumpa and Little Mutt are better detectives than we are.
We're investigating the nasty case of a missing jigsaw piece, Mrs. Mell.
Did you see anything unusual in the garden yesterday?
Ah, so you admit it. What did this so-called unusual thing look like?
That answers to the description of a molehill, Gumpa.
But you claim you put it there yourself? Can you prove that? We haven't got much time, Mrs. Mole. Can we search your tunnel? Very wise, Mrs. Mole. I think your babies know more than they're saying. Look under the pillow, Little Mutt. I suggest that is where we'll find the missing jigsaw piece. Acorns? Oh. My mistake, Mrs. Mole. Sorry to bother you.
Thanks for your help.
The only place in the whole garden we haven't looked for the jigsaw piece is under Mrs. Mole's new molehill.
Who's going to dig it up?
You are.
Why, me?
Because if it wasn't for you, we'd never have lost that jigsaw piece.
Nothing. Oh, look at that. What are you all looking at? The missing jigsaw piece.
Yes, this is definitely a piece of Timothy's jigsaw.
Woeful, you had it all the time. Well, I didn't know.
It's my opinion, Woeful, that it landed in your hat when you kicked the box over. Ah, won't Timothy be pleased?
Now we can finish the jigsaw.
As soon as Timothy came home, the animals told him how the missing jigsaw piece had been found.
I hope you've learnt your lesson, Woeful.
Sorry.
I liked being a detective, though. I was good, wasn't I? I solved the mystery of the missing piece, didn't I?
You did, Gumpa. And I think that it's only fair that you and Woeful put the missing piece in.
Oh, wow, thanks.
Timothy was happy he and his special animals had finished the jigsaw at last.
Five soft toys on a little blue shelf. They all belong to Timothy. He chose them himself. They have a lot of fun playing everywhere. They're Timothy's special friends. They're Timothy's special friends on